For anyone selling on Amazon, there's always that one nagging question, right? After all the fees, all the costs, is this product actually making me any money? It can feel like you're trying to navigate through this thick fog where you can barely see what's in front of you. Well, today, let's cut right through that fog and get some clarity on how you can lock in your profits. And really, this is the question that matters most. After Amazon takes its cut, after the FBA fees, the shipping, the prep costs, is every single sale actually putting money in your pocket? The problem is, for way too many sellers, the answer is a frustrating, I think so? And that kind of uncertainty, that's a risk that can absolutely sink a business before it even gets a chance to swim. Which brings us to what this is all about, the Amazon profit puzzle. See, the real game on Amazon isn't just about finding a hot product. It's about navigating this incredibly complex maze of costs to find a clear, repeatable path to actually being profitable. I mean, just think about all the things creating this fog. You've got FBA fees that change with size and weight. If you're doing FBM, you have to track all those costs yourself. Then there are referral percentages that are different for every single category. And we haven't even talked about prep center fees, shipping, advertising. If you miss just one of these, your so-called winning product could be a silent drain on your bank account. So to navigate all this, you don't need another complicated spreadsheet. What you really need is something more like a strategic radar, a tool that can actually cut through all that noise and light up those hidden pockets where the real profit is. And it's funny, the source material for this explainer uses that exact same language. It calls this tool a strategic radar designed to help Amazon US sellers discover profit zones hidden within the fog of competition. The entire point here is to stop making expensive guesses and start operating with surgical precision. So, what is this tool? It's called Seller Service World US Pro V3.7, and it's a specialized desktop software that is absolutely laser-focused on one single mission, giving you penny-perfect profit calculations, whether you're selling FBA or FBM in the US. Okay, so how does this thing actually work? Let's pop the hood for a second and see how it takes just a handful of your costs and turns them into a crystal clear picture of your potential profit. All right, so here's the main dashboard. You can see on the left, that's where you plug in all your variables, your costs, your fees, what you want to make. And then boom, on the right, you get the instant results, what your listing price needs to be, your net profit, and your ROI. The beauty of it is that it's all right there on one screen. No more jumping between a bunch of different tabs or spreadsheets. And the process itself is just dead simple. It's these 4 steps. You start with your supplier cost. You add in all your fulfillment fees and any extras. You decide what profit margin you're aiming for, and then you just hit calculate. This isn't just about being fast. It's about having a simple, repeatable workflow that gives you the confidence to make a smart pricing decision in just a few seconds. And here's this fantastic little detail that I love. It's called the Magic Auto Sum feature. As you type in your expenses, it instantly totals them up for you. Now, that might seem like a small thing, but it completely gets rid of those little manual math errors that can quietly eat away at your margins over time. Okay, so calculating for one product is great, but let's be real, a true business strategy means analyzing dozens, maybe hundreds of products. So let's see how this thing transforms from just a calculator into a powerful strategic playbook for your entire business. This is where this awesome feature, they call it the smoke gun, comes into play. It's a great name for a really powerful function. Every single time you run a calculation, the result gets saved automatically. So after you've analyzed a whole batch of potential products, you can export all of that valuable data with just one click. And this slide shows you the 2 powerful things you can do with that data. You can generate a super clean, professional Word report, perfect for sharing with a partner or maybe an investor. Or you can export a detailed Excel sheet, and that right there, that becomes your data goldmine. It lets you build a massive offline database to track, compare, and strategize across your entire product catalog. So the tool is obviously pretty powerful, but how does it fit into your business for the long haul? That brings us to the licensing model and, maybe even more importantly, the security of all your sensitive business data. Now, this is where the software really breaks away from the usual subscription model we see everywhere. There are no recurring monthly fees. It's a one-time purchase, which means it becomes a lifetime asset for your business. And since it works 100% offline after you activate it, your private data stays off the cloud, giving you total control. And that offline part is absolutely key to its security. We're talking military-grade RSA encryption, and the license itself is locked directly to your computer's hardware. Think of it like a digital fingerprint for your PC. It makes sure that your sensitive product research and your pricing strategies stay completely private and are yours alone. And they've even built in a little peace of mind guarantee. If you need to change your hard drive or, reinstall Windows within the first 60 days, no problem. They'll reissue your license for free. It's just a nice little safety net. Plus, for businesses that are growing, the whole model is designed to scale with you. The pricing has a 25% discount if you need a second license and a 30% discount for a team pack, which covers 3 to 5 computers, so it can easily expand as your operations do. So, when you boil it all down, in a marketplace as complex and competitive as Amazon, success really comes down to who has the clearest vision. The real question is, are you ready to finally stop all the guesswork and start calculating your way to real, predictable profit?
Now let me share the magic secret that is saving our users hours of work every single week. We call it the smoke gun multi-record exporter. Every time you calculate a product, it saves to your history board. Want to build a 100-product playbook? Just calculate your batch, and with one single click, export highly detailed, client-ready reports directly into Microsoft Word or pre-formatted Excel sheets. Stop typing. Start exporting. If you are selling in the US, the Pro V3.7 software is ready for you right now. But what if you sell in Europe? Make sure you hit subscribe and follow this channel closely. We are actively developing exclusive, highly specialized smart tools tailored specifically for the UK, Germany, and wider EU marketplaces. And very soon, we will be expanding beyond Amazon to help you dominate other major global e-commerce platforms. It is time to stop guessing and start scaling like a professional. Check the link in the description below to grab your lifetime license for the US Pro V3.7 software today. For agency scaling, team packs, or business inquiries, reach out to our secure support at sellerserviceworld@proton.me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and welcome to the Pro League.